Now, everybody's been watching swimming down in Rio, and probably the most recognizable face now after Michael Phelps is Michelle Tafoya, because she has talked to every single swimmer, has the best seat in the house as the poolside reporter. And look, Michelle is one of the best in the business, whether it's football, it's basketball, or swimming in the Olympics. Michelle is a true professional. And I always tell folks, you want to watch the best, watch what she does and watch how she delivers information. Michelle Tafoya joins us now from the Rio Games. And Michelle, how are you doing?
I want to hire you to do my next contract, please. That was very, very kind.
You have crushed it this week. And what is it like standing poolside and getting the reaction in those great moments like the Simone Manuel moment that you got last night?
I got to tell you, I left the arena last night saying to people, how did I get this lucky to get this assignment at this time in history? This is unreal. It's been fantastic. And, you know, you can't help it. We've spent a lot of time from the U.S. Olympic trials to their pre-Olympic training camp with the team. So we've gotten to know the swimmers, we've gotten to know the coaches, and our audience is the American audience. We know that you guys are out there cheering for these swimmers. It's impossible for us not to cheer for them too. This is the Olympics, for crying out loud. So when Simone, in our meeting yesterday before she swam, I said, you guys, Simone's getting on the podium. I know it. Count on that.
Wow.
And then when she did that, and I turned around and like the guy that's working with me, Larry Herr, he's from USA Swimming. I'm like pounding his shoulder. I'm just so excited. I just couldn't stand it. It was so exciting. And to have her come over as emotional as she was, I'm telling you, those are the moments you live for in this role. Kevin, you know that.
Yeah.
It's you live for that moment to be able to have an interchange with someone who's just had a life-changing experience. And she's in the history books.
You know, we've been talking all day about sports moments that brought a tear to your eye or made you cry. Have you gotten a little teary-eyed at some of these moments? Because it's hard to divorce yourself from the greatness and the emotion of the moment, especially so close to it.
Yeah, I think a couple of times where I've fought it are medal stands.
Mm-hmm.
I think seeing Simone last night, there was a time when I interviewed Michael one morning and we showed him the video of himself climbing up to kiss his son after he had won the 200 fly. And he started to cry in the interview, and it just kind of choked me up a little bit. It is a challenge. It's this thing. The stuff going on here is the feelings are palpable. You know, it's not just water and humidity in there. There's an energy in there that it's stunning. I just got to tell you, I'm having the time of my life.
Has Michael Phelps upped his legacy? And now Ryan Lochte said he's going to come back. We just talked to him, and he said he thinks Phelps will come back.
Oh, he thinks Phelps will come back. You know, I personally, I don't.
Really?
Now, there's a lot of debate about that around here, but Michael's got a gazillion opportunities in front of him. He has worked so hard to get to this place, to get the revenge he wanted, as he put it, to get back to being the best. I'm not sure that he's going to want to do that again. He's got a child now. He's about to get married. He's got a lot of business interests. I could actually see him. I've seen him on the pool deck coaching his teammates, coaching them up and talking about times and all of this. I don't know what is next for Michael, but I don't think he's the kind of guy that would want to come back and only swim 2 swims in Olympics just to keep swimming. I mean, this is going to be the pinnacle for him. This is going to be etched in the swimming annals forever, the Olympic annals forever. I don't know that you want to risk tainting that by trying to come back and just for the sake of coming back. Now, you know, could he do it? He probably could, but he's been talking a lot off camera about how exhausted he is. And so I'm just not sure he's going to be able to muster it in 4 years. We're going to want to.
Well, you know, Michelle, you've covered so many great athletes. You know it's so hard for them to walk away. I mean, you covered Michael Jordan extensively, and Michael couldn't walk away. He had to come back. He had to have that last stint with the Wizards. So I'm just curious, how hard will it be for him to walk away? Hey, best moment for you?
You know what? I think there are a couple. Michael after the 200 fly. It's a rare opportunity to get an interview that is so honest and so. I mean, that was the story of the games up until then. It was remarkable the way he swam. And then Simone, no question, Simone. Just the significance of it. I know that someday she wants it to be just a normal thing that African-American swimmers are part of the landscape here. But at this moment in time, it's significant. We knew it the second it happened. And to watch her be so emotional getting out of the pool, all of it, it was so compelling. And to share in that was ridiculous. I pinched myself.
No, and you did such a great job with that interview. I know you're in Rio, but you still have football to get ready for. Have you watched any of the preseason football?
No, I haven't seen anything. I'm a little panicky. I'm getting all the emails about, okay, here's stuff for our first preseason game, and here's the back to football memo, and this and that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a lot to do. But you know what? When I get home next week, I'm just going to submerge myself, and we'll figure it out.
Okay, if you need any updates, McLovin is here. He is staying on top of the NFL world. He'll call you later, and he'll update you on everything that happened.
I may need to have an extensive conversation with McLovin when I get back in the States.
Michelle, I will come over. We'll watch some games, some tape. It'll be great.
Awesome.
Michelle, thank you for taking the time. You've done an amazing job down in Rio, and you really brought us into those moments, those great moments right after people have gotten out of the pool. But you know what? You're a pro, and that's what you do. And so thank you for once again being a professional.
You're too kind. You're too kind. I appreciate you having me on.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.